One of the best metrics to judge the vibrancy of an ecosystem is M&A, or the amount of deals that go through in the form of mergers and acquisitions. Anecdotally, we all know that majority of the startups will probably not succeed. What is the biggest learning is most of these startups do create value, and them folding up without getting any kind of equity return is usually a very substantial waste. The smart ecosystems actually use this to their benefit. Then the biggest amount of money actually goes in, say, in Silicon Valley, in the form of larger companies acquiring smaller companies for either their IP, what they built, or even just for the talent that built it. Obviously, this talent is very valuable, and so is the small amount of IP that they created, which can add a great value to larger companies. Larger companies also have another issue because they are large. For them to actually harness and nurture entrepreneurial ventures, or for that matter, the whole idea of innovation is difficult. And for that, the best way is for them to acquire them through mergers and acquisitions, or to acquire smaller companies to come in. What we realize in our part of the world, this is not exactly something that is happening, at least not happening in scale. So the best way for us to invigorate this ecosystem would be to actually encourage M&A. We have very large companies, very large incumbents, banks, telcos. If all these companies decided to actually dedicate a certain amount of money and a certain amount of mindset to actually actively acquire people who are building some very innovative startups, we'll see a very different ecosystem in the region.